Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Battle Chasers Nightwar. So, it's not immediately obvious, I'm not exactly in the place I should be. I'm running around, how do we... Oh, we have to go through the water, okay. I'm in, is there anything back here? Something in the well. Okay. I'm in the Iron Outpost, the most basic of dungeons, the very first one. Why? Because I'm actually looking for some ultimate weapon parts. I figured we'd quickly blitz through this, considering there's like zero effort involved. I can just kick ass and take names and stuff. So I've actually technically already done this. I'm fairly certain I counted, but what I am looking for is a crypt with a lich in it. And I have to find him, free him, and then kill him at a later date. Super easy to do. It just requires some RNG to get him to spawn. And I actually found him on a long time ago on one of my grinding runs. But I wanted to see if I could get him to show up again, just to show off how to do it. If not, it's not the end of the world, but I figured I'd just give this a quick try. Maybe? No, we're fine. I just want to make sure that I'm going in the right direction, and I'm not entirely sure on that one, but that's okay. I'm really surprised that these enemies will even try and fight me. At this point, I was honestly expecting that they'd run away too. The overworld guys will refuse to fight you. They just, they won't even trigger as random encounters. So you don't have to worry about it. I guess there's really no reason why I should be opening up these chests. The other reason why I'm here is, you know that upgrade cube I had the first time we came through here? That upgrades a weapon from, you know, blue to purple or whatever? Those are level agnostic. They don't care what piece of equipment you throw in. They just will upgrade any piece of equipment. So if you want to have all epics, it's actually really easy to do. All you have to do is make sure you find the cube again. If you don't, you're in trouble. I really like the music for this game. I will say it, and I will continue to say it forever. It is just too good. For a second, I thought we were actually going to get hit here. And then, no, it didn't happen. But that's okay. Let's see. But yeah, so if I can find the other upgrade cube, we'll get a purple. And you can just do that as many times as you want. It's a little bit on the time-consuming side. But it's absolutely worthwhile if you don't have the resources to do crafting. Because originally, like in the very beginning, I did not, and I was just like, I'm just gonna get some purples here. By going through the slow way. Sort of. Okay. So ideally we're looking for more than this. Obviously we gotta find the upgrade cube. And we're looking for a sarcophagus and a wall. I don't know if it's gonna show up again. It'd almost be nice if that was one of those things that would show up automatically after the first run, or even on the first run or something. But, oh well. I mean, not really that big of a deal. Oh, we actually got hit for once. That is a weird feeling. Not a problematic one. Just weird. Yeah, so we're running through, we're looking for a sarcophagus, we're gonna free a lich from it. If he shows up. If not, then I mean, it's not a big deal if he doesn't show up. I'll just come back later on my own, or at other times or stuff like that, and get it myself. Because I can run this as many times as I want, but I don't really want to run it, like, repeatedly on camera. Because, let's be honest here, this is not a hard fight. But it is a necessary one if we want to get the, legendary weapons for Gully. All the other characters, I think, are much easier. I finally figured out how to get the mana-infused, Mithril Ingot, or Deep Iron Ingot, or whatever. We were just supposed to go talk to the mining guy. The dude that kind of looks like a rodent. Apparently he teaches us the recipe. I was rolling through the Steam discussions. I wanted to see how to do it. I always forget just how nasty people on the internet can be about, like, the dumbest nonsense. Like, I was reading it, and, like, people were just downright awful, being like, why don't you just, like, play the game and you'll find out? It's like, not necessarily. And it was just this, like, weird situation where I was not expecting the level of, like, vitriol for somebody asking a question. But I really should have expected it. But it always just catches me off guard just how angry people are over game secrets. Like, I've never played Fez, but I heard Fez had, like, a ton of secrets in it. And I'm always a little bit curious on whether or not these discussions for, like, finding secrets and stuff like that for Fez were as bad, because some part of me has got to wonder, like, that was probably a really awful community at the time. Maybe not, I don't know. Okay, let's see, so I'm just picking up those books. I think I've read them all. If not, I can always go back and reread things freely. Because it's just added to my archive, and that's kind of nice. And to some degree, I almost wish this was actually action combat, now that we're here. You know, actually, this game would work pretty well as an action combat game. Oh, I'm just going to take damage from this. Ooh, it scales with level. Ow. Oh, there's the lever for the gate. I could have skipped that originally. Whatever, we'll get a teleporter that I can use. Gotta grab the whole thing. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's not like it really matters. I can also use Alamon to heal. Let's see. Oh, these guys are bleeding. The spike traps just do flat damage. Okay. That's not a bad problem. Yeah, it had a interruption. I wanted to go get some chocolate. I don't know about you guys, but I always like to have, like, a small something on hand. Usually I'd say it's a treat, but it kind of varies. But for me, I always like having a little dish of chocolate chips as kind of like a pick-me-up-ish. I guess it's not really necessary as a pick-me-up, but, like, it's nice to have something on hand, like during a short break or a cutscene or between episodes. You just eat a handful of a thing, and you kind of get back to work. And obviously, I can only eat during, like, very, very specific time periods. So the drones will run away. Oh, hey! We actually just completed a lore segment there. And got a greater tome of knowledge. Well, I was about to say it's probably not too necessary. But then I realized, no, it's actually very necessary to get those. I like how much, how in-depth the perk point system is for this game. It feels really good. Okay, so we might actually be out of luck here. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like we have the sarcophagus. Okay, we're gonna have this cutscene again. I'm gonna fight the boss, but I don't think the sarcophagus in the back counts. Oh, this is gonna be a very short boss fight. 6,000 damage crit. Woo, boy! Alright. And I'm fairly certain... Yeah, this doesn't count. It's a different location. Well, that sucks. Well, I still gotta find that, that treasure box. So let's go wander around and look for that. And then we'll get out of here. I'm not actually even sure if that lich shows back up now that I'm thinking about it. Like, it might actually be a, a unique spawn. And once you've met him for the first time, you can't meet him again. Okay, so we actually need Gully for this. I should probably just give up the ghost and bring Gully with me at all times. She's not necessary, but she is incredibly helpful. So I guess what we could do is... I don't know if in saving quitting will get me out of this. Well, that's okay. We don't really care about that treasure chest. I'm just going to go back to this warp point, and we're going to go check that other side passage. Because I got to make sure I get that weapon back, otherwise we actually lose a good gun. I think it was the Firestorm for Calibretto. Because I was trying to turn that from blue to purple. Though, we're going to be getting the ultimate weapon soon enough anyway, so it's not like it's, that important that I get it back. But it is helpful. Okay. And there it is. Okay. So we get the... Oh, no! It was not the Firestorm, it was the Bulwark of the Ever-Living. Oh, wait. This might be the right place? No, I don't think it is. I forget. I'm gonna get hit here. We get a bleed. Who cares? This might actually be the right direction. It's been a while. I know, unique events will show back up. The scammer guy and his sister showed back up. You know, the two people in the grave, and I was supposed to choose which sibling to save. Well, I went back and not save. No, looks like we're out of luck. Unless I've missed a spot, it doesn't... Nah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, oh well. Yeah, we found the dungeon map, but it doesn't really help us that much. Okay, so we're just gonna save and quit the menu. We already got the Bulwark of the Ever-Living back. But so the other place that we're supposed to go to is Deadwatch. And we're supposed to go find the Lich there. I think I've already triggered it, so I don't have to worry about it again. But at this point, I'm not interested. I will do most of this off camera. I just figured I'd record my attempt at running through that. Plus, this is actually something else I can show you guys. So a lot of people have been asking how I've been getting all of my artifact points. Fishing has been the main way, but, well, gathering resources and other stuff. I would also get this. So, every time you kill the end boss of the Iron Outpost, you get 4 artifact, and then 2 from the Surveyor Stones, assuming you find them. Which makes it really easy to farm artifact tokens, it just takes a while. Fishing is probably better, but hey, there's fishing points in them. Every single time. Wait, what? Oh, inspect well. Strange sounds seem to come from deep below. Interesting. Well, we want to go here. I believe. We gotta go find the mining camp, which is up and around. Because, yeah, we get that. We get, if we get that, we can get the men-infused thing. Okay, so let's chat. The mine's open! The mine, it's open. Why are we talking? What's the real reason you locked it up? Well, truth telling, I had hopes the place would just quiet down on its own. Didn't want anyone in there before me if it did. How long has it been overrun? The Lycelots used to come and go without much trouble. I'd sneak in behind them sometimes, but something spooked them. Hey, drop something important. Something important? Seems so. They went too far down in the dark. Something was there. They left behind their magic whammo behind, and their chieftain, well, he's mighty cross about it. Lycelot scared of the dark? I'd pay to see that. Don't be too eager, young'un. I've heard it deep down in the depths. What is it? Don't ask me. I ran as fast as my feet would allow. That ain't very fast, by the way. That's when you locked the gate? You got it. I ain't going back. I ain't talking about it anymore either. Well, we'll let you know what we find. Heh. I hope you don't find too much. So, maybe it's this guy? No.
Hey,
Do I keep talking to him? Supposedly you talk to Welt and he teaches you the recipe.
got some goodies?
Unless...
Swing well.
Unless it's actually a recipe thing. Well, I did get the Greater Tome of Knowledge, so let's take that. We got this, which is totally useless to me. I apparently have a Minor Tome of Knowledge, which... we'll give to Garrison. He's kind of on the... behind anyway. Did I learn, like, a manual to make it? There's 4 Hearts of Darkness. I'm not actually sure. Yeah, a lot of treasure maps. Hemp and Jig. Dead Heart. I guess I did this wrong. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, so apparently I haven't done it wrong per se. I apparently got really unlucky with RNG. I'm not entirely sure if I missed a mining point or what. But according to this according to posts on various sites and discussion pages, there's an ore that you can mine down in the dig that I guess doesn't have a 100% spawn rate. Either that or I could have missed it. I'm not entirely sure. I've been through this dungeon a couple of times, but I really don't know how this happened. But whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll just kind of blitz through these guys, no problem. Now, and by completing this, we'll have the dig maxed out. Yeah, I didn't actually do a whole lot of grinding here. You know, we did the couple of awkward runs, but we never actually did this. I think I only did this once. I don't think I ever did it more than once. Oh well, not a big deal. I mean, we can pretty much just blitz through this every single fight in like a matter of seconds. Okay. And if the ore just shows up... Oh, there it is. Mana-encrusted deep iron ore. That might actually be it. We might be able to leave now and get it. I guess I just never found a mining point within the dig when I played this last. But if we're lucky, all having 4 will be enough, and then we can make the ingot. If not, I'll have to come back into the dig. But like, who cares? Whatever. Let's see. I'm actually halfway tempted to turn off the music. Yeah, let's turn off the music for a bit. So I'm just gonna go into audio options. We're gonna crank off the music. I bought the soundtrack for this game. It was like $7. Hey, you get to see my YouTube comments. Har. I'm just kind of taking the not the lazy approach here, but the everything's fine approach to all of this. So did it actually get added? Can you... Did it actually get added, or do I have to... My music has not been managing lately. I could find a new music player, honestly, but I've been really lazy. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. I don't know why metadata isn't properly put in. Is there an easy way I can just set the album for this? Maybe I can figure this out. Unknown album. There we go. Okay. I apologize. You guys have to watch me manage my music, but that's fine. I'm really surprised the metadata isn't added. Okay, cool. So this way we get to listen to the songs themselves. Admittedly, this is like the intro song, which is always a lot louder than the other ones, but whatever. But this way we don't have to listen to the music getting constantly interrupted. Once we get back up to the main area, I'll turn the music back on.
You came back.
But anyway, let's chat. Ask about ore. Is that mana-encrusted ore you have there? That appears to be the case. Oh, you must love digging like I do. I've been waiting for a long time, many years in fact. Can I take it off your hands? It's the last ingredient I need for my mana-infused pickaxe for prospecting. I'll give you 100 shinies for it. Many thanks, you made this miner very happy.
Goodies?
Okay, more ore. I used the ore you gave, but I still need more to finish my pickaxe. Yes. Okay, ask about the ore. I used the ore you gave, but I still need more to finish my pickaxe. Only a little more. I have enough ore to finish my mana-infused pickaxe. Here, you take this. Enjoy, friend.
Bye now.
Okay, so we've got that taken care of. Let's see. Let's run down to the way station. Technically, I could just walk. Not actually. This is probably slower. But yeah, by pure RNG, bad luck, or lack of paying attention, we never got the mana-encrusted ore. I might have to go get some more. I'm hoping just having one is enough. But this should let us make the OEM, the OEM energy cell. Oh, good. I only need one. Okay.
Come on. Careful.
So we got that solved. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back up to that library and check it out for recipes. I can do that in a bit. So we're going up to Siege Coast. There's not really a whole lot of reason for me to grab that, but whatever. Okay, so this is how we get to the Point Break Cantina, which should have the twins. Is this the party I want to roll with? I mean, it's the lower level hunt. It shouldn't be too hard. I hope. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'd go back and rethink. But we've got a healer, we've got a damage dealer, and we got the tank. Okay, repair the tanks uses Suzy Core and OEM Energy Cell. Running combat sequence start protocol. Prepare for engagement. Guess there's no avoiding this. Okay, Ruckus and Vlad. Oh yeah, they're easy. Alright, ooh, Basilisk Shot. I did not know she had that. Well, one way or another, we're going to do, ambush on Raging. Let's do ambush on Vlad. Oh, my burst meter went away. I wonder why. Okay. So, plus 10 rage? Plus 10 rage do? Extra overcharge. Well, do these guys even care about overcharge? That's a question. Oh, does it... Okay, so it's extra pissed off. Ow? Well, I mean, honestly, these guys would have been hard once upon a time. Or at least decently challenging. Instead, chump change, but understandably so. Oh, Red Monica actually is low enough level to get the EXP from that. The duo tanks Ruckus and Vlad have been defeated. Does not look like you could ever repair them again. And we've already read that book. Okay, so we've taken them out, which should give us what we need for half of Calibretto's gun. I mean, obviously, I'm maybe getting a bit ahead of myself, but I wanted to give it a go, seeing as we were at least most of the way there. Plus, the whole stupid OEM energy cell thing has been an annoyance for me for a while, because I've wanted to fight those guys, but I could never figure out how to make it. And like I had mentioned, you know, the Steam discussions were singularly incredibly unhelpful. Everybody was just like, why don't you have the ore already? I don't know where I got it. It's like, then don't say anything. It took like a good 15 minutes to figure out, oh, you just have to go back in the dig. I mean, I should have tried that, but there was no talk of like what ore it was. It's just everybody said, give them the ore. And I'm like, what ore? I don't know. Anyway, Calamity. So we've already got the Twin Power Core. We need the Salvaged Behemoth Cannon, which should be really easy, and then the Fate Stone. The Fate Stone we get from those endgame chests that I can't open up yet. So that's something completely useless. However, I believe I can come down here. Oh, I gotta go rest. Let's go back to Harm's Way. We need to go find those airships that are flying all over the place.
Sit.
Let's rest. New cutscenes, or have we run out of dialogue? Looks like we've run out of dialogue for the game. That's fine. I mean, we're at the end anyway. Okay, so if we go to the Moore's Blink Station, we will have to fight these guys. Okay, well, they're mostly easier. This will be a good experience for Red Monica and Alamon. And we do tons of damage. But yeah, so we're looking for airships here. And by finding those airships, we can find the behemoth. I'm not entirely sure where they're supposed to spawn. I assume they just kind of spawn wherever. But I'm not actually sure. Why did that do no damage to this guy? She really that weak? I guess, yeah, she is actually. She's pretty under-equipped, now that I'm thinking about it. I'll figure out how to level her later. Let's see, no airships here. They're pretty obvious, too. Did I ever go in that small crypt-looking place? I don't actually know if I did. Fortunately, I don't see any airships around here. I wonder exactly where they're supposed to spawn. Because that's where the ship was. The crashed ship. Well, let's stick our head in. I'll see if it's somewhere that I can go to, or if it's somewhere completely different. Yeah, I guess her damage, it's supposed to do 764, but I guess it was just heavily reduced against that one guy for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, have I gone into the Stone Grove Ruins? Or did I never bother? Oh, yeah. I've been in here. This is the one with the small gear. I remember now. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'll probably do all of the hunting past this point off camera, maybe? I don't know. I don't really know when I want to do the when and where and how much I want to record of this. Because at the same time I can do a lot of it off camera, just get the ultimate weapons at places. Because I'm not a guide channel. I don't do that. I'm much more of a play a game, have fun, move on kind of guy. So somebody might find this series and be like, oh, so this is where you get X thing. But I'm generally specifically not building my channel around that as a core concept. And there's nothing wrong with like guide-based channels. It's just not me. I put out too much content, so it would never be useful. Which is kind of a shame, because I would actually like to put out videos that is like, here's how to do X, but I know that it would get buried so fast that it just wouldn't be worth it. Yeah, I'm not seeing any airships around. There's gotta be... There's gotta be a place for it. I don't know. Maybe they just show up randomly over the course of the entire map. Which would be unfortunate, but whatever. Okay, let's go turn in our hunt, at the very least.
A day for hunting.
Because we're finally done with the destructive duo, which gets me Mass Ruckus, a fused chunk of metal melted together from the remains of Vlad and Ruckus. Okay. Oh, and we're done with an ancient weapon too, which gets us the Alpha Cannon. which I think is kind of useless because it's a level 20 weapon. Oh, hello. We have new hunts. So, the hunger. So this is how we learn how to make the vampiric embrace, which is Alamon's weapon. So there are tales of some ancient demon worshipped by a strange and devoted cult that disappeared long ago. Could be nothing, but stranger stories have been told. Summon it and destroy it so we can retire the thing to ghost stories. Where, though? I don't know. And the gentleman. Gets us the wicked monocle. Some people have called him the long-winded gentleman, capable of boring people to death. Sounds like a bunch of hot air to me. Might be a wild goose chase, but if not, you can at least prove your detective skills.
Hello.
But where are they?
More talk. More talk.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like we've got anything else particularly useful here. I don't really know if any of these are actually useful for me. In fact, I think these are kind of the low level... Whoops. I just bought back an item, whatever. I'm, like, comically wealthy, so it's not a big deal. Okay.
What do you need?
So, we're still pretty damn far off of completing some of these. Obviously, this one should be pretty easy to get. We already have the living stone slab. We've got to get these two, which might actually both be in the maze. I've got a guide here for it. I was looking at the Neo Seeker guide. So, to get Calamity, we've got to... yeah. The fellows aboard found aboard one of the airships you see floating around the world map after completing Junktown. Approach, fight a behemoth, and you'll get the thing. And then the other thing is a Fate Stone, which is the end of the Crimson Garden. And epic parts are just from the end. Oh, there's the Crimson Garden and the Mana Rift, so there are 2 more dungeons. Okay, Forlorn Shard of the Braid is for completing Beastmaster Raha's hunt, voice from below. And then the Desecrated Soul Shard of the Powerful is the last arena mission. Easy enough. Okay. Wintervein the Winding optional. Oh, that's the maze. And then the other one is, I guess we're actually supposed to get 3 different notes. Okay, so this'll take some time to get all of the legendary weapons, but I kind of want to do it just because it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, right.
Having like the super weapons and going off to go stomp the last boss. It's just gonna take some effort.